Yo, hunters, Len Kale, hunting Western Mass. What's up? Super stoked. Whacked the doe today. Very happy. It was crazy out in the woods. Good to run into some hunters out there. I ran into Vincent Herrera. Um, saw him down low. I went up high. Actually, from where I ran into him, I ended up whacking a doe around 3:30, about a mile from where I saw him up the hill. Uh, so this is how it happened. I got up in my stand and I was immediately under scrutiny from deer. I saw a deer. The deer was checking me out, and I was like, So I kind of swayed with the breeze. I had my bow hanging up from a branch, and it broke up my outline a little bit. So when the wind blew, I swayed a little bit, and the deer eventually lost interest. And I was blowing on my grunt a little bit, and my bleat, and I heard ch-ch-ch. I thought I was just a squirrel. I looked down. That deer was directly underneath me, and I don't do this a lot, but when things work, I promote them. So I'm gonna kick this out there. This Evercalm stick, it's Evercalm. It's made by Conquest. This stuff works great. It calms the deer right down several times. I put it around my stand several times. I've had deer come right to my stand, right underneath my stand, and just chill. It calms them right down. It's like a antiperspirant stick kind of. You just kind of like just barely touch it on the trees, and it works great. It's a little on the spendy side, but if you can get it on sale, they're like 15 or $20 a stick. Get one. This stuff works. So here comes, came down. It was right underneath me. I put the scope on it. All I saw was gray. It was gray. So I blasted it. I had a Rage broadhead on there. I hit it just a little bit high. The doe took off. Boom, went booking. I saw the bolt was sticking out, maybe about that far out outside of it, and so it took off, and I sat there and waited, and I could hear the buck crashing around, kind of looking. So I sat there and I waited. I didn't get all excited and jump down and go chasing after it. Um, Especially, I didn't see a lot of blood right there, so I waited. I heard the buck. I gave a few calls. I was actually waiting for the buck to come in, and I made a phone call. I sat and I waited. I could still hear some crashing around, so I made a call, and all of a sudden a 6-pointer came in at about 50 yards and hung up. And I was like, I'm gonna get a twofer. This is cool. But he hung up, and I went to blow on my doe call, but I was discombobulated. Hit my buck call, and he took off like a rocket. So, because the buck call is like, brrr, it sounds like a giant buck. But anyway, super excited. Got this doe. Called up my buddy Jimmy, who's killed a bunch of deer and took some good advice. If there's one thing I can do is take advice. And we decided to let the deer lay down, stiffen up, go to sleep, and go to heaven. So we're gonna go in the morning to recover it. We got a crew coming in. Super excited. All my friends are showing up. My buddies are gonna be there. My uncle's coming down from Vermont. It shouldn't be really too difficult. I walked down by the road. I didn't see any blood. Didn't look like I crossed the road. So hopefully we'll find her in the morning. And she's definitely hit her good. I figure just let the equipment do the work. And so we got a doe, and that's meat in the freezer. She wasn't a great big one, but maybe 100 pounds, maybe a little more. But that's 25 pounds of meat. I'll take it. Um, Pretty excited. Pictures should be forthcoming. I don't want to kind of jinx it or anything, but I got a good feeling about it. So tomorrow we're gonna get in there. If we can't find it, we got a dog, so maybe that'll work out. But we'll probably find her in the morning. And this is Len Kale, hunting Western Mass. It was crazy out there today. Got a lot of reports, things going on, deer crashing around, all kinds of stuff. So Monday should be really good. If you get an opportunity to get out there, get out there. And that's about it. We'll report more tomorrow. This is Len Kale, Hunting Western Mass. Peace out.